ConcreteJeansMedia.com. It's your boy Big Sauce. Follow me on all socials. Concrete Jeans Pod. Saturday, happy Friday. It's been an adventurous day. Say less, least. How's everybody doing? You know, waking up is such a blessing. Sometimes we take a break. We cuss people out. We argue. We fight. We lie. We cheat. We do all these things. We manipulate without understanding the blessing of just being here, being free, being able to move your toes and your hands and your fingers. It's a tough state in America right now. I don't know if I can ever remember the United States being this tense. Other than after that, I was too young to remember the gas embargo. But the country is in a state of tension right now, heightened tensions, and possibly facing a world war. Meanwhile, you got people losing jobs. You got people confused about who they are, confused about how they gonna pay their bills. The biggest blessing is still to be here, think, to function, to acknowledge God for every second that you get. You know, get older is wild because you start seeing people checking out younger than you. Or you like, damn, I went to school. And see, that's crazy shit, bro. You can fuck around and get old. And you can be from the streets, right? ConcreteJeansMedia.com. Follow me on all socials. You could be from the streets and be like, damn, dude got shot. Dude got such. You be like, damn, that's fucked up. But when you get to the age where it be like, you be like, damn, Ricky died. You be like, how he died? I need liver complications. Hold up, bro. Anybody shoot him or nothing? Like, you want no cars? Oh, this nigga got liver complications? Talking about niggas play fucking defensive back. That nigga? Oh yeah, you getting old, bro. And like I always tell niggas, bro, like party, have fun. By the time you 30, 35, bro, at least 30. Minimize your alcohol. 4 drinks a week. You can handle that. And I'm not talking about bottles, I'm talking about drink. A drink is like this. You go to the bar, you go to drink is like that. For them. Too much going on in the world right now to get wasted. You know what I mean? There's too many people who going through some things. There's too many people who having high intentions. And so it's too crazy to like not be on your square right now. We got niggas boycotting. And I love, and I didn't mean to say it in a negative connotation. So we got people boycotting because there's a lot of women, a lot of elderly. I respect it. I'm not the anti-boycott dude. Like, it's a lot of people getting some reaction. You know, you're going to always get the y'all ain't doing nothing crowd. Even if I don't agree with you, I'm never going to be like, you ain't doing nothing. You know what I'm saying? Because you're trying. That's like somebody walking on the treadmill, even if they bigger than you. Oh, you ain't doing nothing. Well, maybe they still trying. And you never know. You can see them in a year and you be like, damn, that's you. I saw you on that treadmill. You still doing it one day, boy. So the stuff that you dismiss can last for 5 or 20 years. If you start hearing things that you don't like in a time of need, this is a time essentially that black people, we gotta stick together, you know. I mean, there's no reason to be so divisive in the community. And so I'm not even thinking about the basis of the boycott. I'm not even thinking about, do I agree with it? Do I don't agree with it? You know, what's right, what's wrong? I ain't really on that. What I'm on is just how quickly people immediately just go to, oh, that shit ain't gonna work, nigga. I ain't gonna lie, man. Black folks a motherfucker. Media.com. Make sure you flush your teeth. Yeah. Some skincare lotion shit. But hey, yeah, man, black people don't give a fuck, bro. You could fall and they be like, dang, that nigga just broke his arm. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's gonna take 3, 4 motherfuckers to be like, oh, like, so you could do some shit and black people, oh, nigga, that shit ain't gonna work. Like, yeah, you supposed to do this shit every day. Which even if a nigga got a point, so many people gonna rub it in, it's just gonna be to the point where now it's gonna be a whole new argument started about how stupid it was when the goal was at least try to do something. You can't say, all right, we're going to organize a 21-day boycott. Then you're going to be like, niggas can't go that long. People poor, people. So at least let the folks start one day. Do I agree with one day? No. But how can you get to 20 days or 50 days without one day? Hate to say it, that's why a lot of you niggas, shit, what makes me good, be it coaching, hustling, or just looking good, talking good, is I see the potential. I see the seeds in people. You know, it's like how I see negative spirits. I see positive spirits. I see the seeds in people. So if you got some potential, I'm going to nurse you a little bit. 1 layup a day, bro. 10 push-ups for a day. Do 1 push-up a day for 3 days. Now I'm going to see you. We're going to go to 2. Then we're going to go to 5. So when people have things, even if I don't agree with, my motto is like, all right, it ain't hurt me none. I'm going to support and let them cook. See, my kind of black is this, right? I don't care what's going on. I'm still a black man, and that cause affects me. Now, are we high on the DEI list? No. So I know some of y'all be thinking y'all be breaking news. Black folks ain't even talk. Listen, everybody knows that. But you're not seeing the bigger picture. The bigger picture is if we can do this one day and get some type of economic organization, and then we can point that organization to things that either benefit us or are a detriment to us. If we can get to where we say, you know what, here's a list of African-American owned McDonald's in every city. Are we still laughing in? Or what if we say, man, we're not standing in line for the Jordan 5s again. Let's boycott that. Hey, you know what? We not drinking no alcohol for 2 weeks. Black people, can y'all boycott that? Talk to me now. ConcreteJeansMedia.com. It's your boy Big Sauce. SAUCE_Mackenzie. MACKENZEY. Yeah, talk to me about that later. Cause niggas boycott down Leo. Niggas can not, and I'm not saying niggas. I'm saying anybody who, I'm saying black folks. Sorry. I'll get to y'all in a minute. But anybody who's black, you want to show your economic power, let's boycott some stuff we don't need. Do our kids really need another pair of Jordans at 4 years old? And they ain't going to even be able to fit them. You got to give them to your cousin. And you really don't want to give it to her because you don't like her. But your other cousin kid's too old already. Like, can we stop? Do we need another pair of 5s? Do we need sections? You know what? Let's boycott sections. Let me see you niggas go a year without buying a section in a club. That's economic power. If we can go a year without buying no alcohol and no sections in the club, well, you talking about buying some acres. Y'all could buy one of them Boosie lakes. See, Boosie do that shit like a player. See, I don't get caught in what somebody say. I don't get caught in who like them, who they beefing with. I watch how you move. You take this rap money, you get some acres. You got fish in your lake. We can't get to that point because economically we can't decide what we don't want to do. See, we arguing over a group of people who care enough to formalize a plan for the black community. You ungrateful bastards. And still say, okay, y'all, I know this ain't perfect, but we got to start somewhere. Come on, man. These your mamas and your aunties, bro. Like, you can't shut up for one day. I ain't gonna say I don't think it worked. But what I'm saying is I want it to be longer too. But I'm a very active, community-based, get in the trenches type of person. For the person that struggles, for the person who feed their kids off 99-cent hamburgers because they ain't got no more money, and they doing it, you can shut up, bro. Like I said, let's boycott dispensaries. Let's all boycott marijuana at the same time. And I'm down. It'll be hard, but I'm down. Let's boycott bourbons. See, I'm down to boycott some shit that I enjoy. Boycott Gucci. As long as I get to keep the shit I got. Boycott Gucci. Boycott TV. How about we boycott porn? See, these are things in the black community y'all scared to talk about. Everybody can easily say, oh man, one day we ain't gonna do this. I ain't spending with them. They make me mad. See, we moving off emotion. Y'all want to get some fish in your lake. We take 1 year. Boycott some stuff. Boycott alcohol. You know, a lot of things that you can have an effect on and still kind of have a normal everyday life. You know, I think people sometimes are so quick to be divisive that we lose ground as a people. ConcreteJeansMedia.com. It's your boy, Sauce Mackenzie. Rest in peace to the young man, Caleb Wilson. He was a young man at Southern University in Louisiana. Pleasure for a fraternity. And through a hazing process, he ended up losing his life. I was told that they hesitated on taking him to the hospital, which increased his chances decreased his, and he was dropped off at the hospital and shortly passed away. Now I gotta know as black people, what is the purpose of the hazing process? See, I want to have a factual, honest conversation without emotion. If we can't send our kids to college to survive with our own people at a HBCU, they might as well be making drill music. We already dealing with cops. We dealing with the education system. We're dealing with trauma. We're dealing with years of redlining and putting chemical plants right by our grandma's house. Sharecropping. We overcame all that. And look at us. We can still get our kids to college. And you send your kid to college, and a group of dudes that look like him got to punch on him and beat on him and emasculate him to validate his friendship and his loyalty to said group. Now I need somebody, y'all got some very high degrees. I need somebody to explain to me How is that beneficial to the Black community? How is my loyalty tested by allowing you to make me subservient for a period of time to be initiated into something that I still may not partake in after said humiliation? How is that beneficial? And I want to have these conversations intelligently with not just people I know, because I have people that I love that are in fraternities that are very stand-up people that I would literally protect at all costs. But I also understand that there is a majority, through my experiences, a majority of guys who are somewhat personality challenged, ego challenged, swaggers. The swagger it ain't where it need to be at the appropriate times. And they kind of hide behind their fraternity. Like the coolest dudes I know, bro, you damn near don't even be knowing they in a frat. You know what I mean? But it's some who corny as fuck, bro. And you can tell it's their entire identity being of existence. A lot of niggas didn't lose their virginity until they pledged. So you're dealing with a very vast array of personalities. So it'll be an insult. And I would never insult nobody I love. It would be an insult to the people that I love that are in fraternities. And much respect to the people who don't manipulate or abuse anyone or mistreat other Black people or Black men or use it for power plays or egotistical manipulation. I bless that percentage. But to you cornballs, I need to know why. You got to emasculate somebody to accept her. Now tell me, I'm a gangster, ex-gangster. The last thing I would want around me was somebody that would allow me to shave their eyebrows off and smack them on the ass. I just want to know where in that characteristic of emasculation is that more about him or you? Do we have a desire as unhealed people to see somebody suffer for acceptance? See what I'm saying? You ever met somebody in your family or somebody in the hood and they always live good and they got nice things, but you actually don't know what the fuck they do to get their money and it drives people crazy? That's me. When you live like that, a lot of Black people want a pecking order or they want a title because they want to know how to treat you. So that way, if I humiliate you to become a part of what I have, and then you become the president of Exxon, now remember that time, bro, we motherfucking beat your ass with that broomstick in front of the women. Nigga, we had you at the party. We made all the pledges walk around the party in they briefs. Like, to me, emasculating men, you got some type of shit going on the other side. I ain't saying you gay, but what I am saying is you kind of gay adjacent. You know what I'm saying? Like, I done beat up a lot of niggas, bro. I done had niggas jump me, kick my head in, ride me, try to hurt me. I done got licks back, got my lick back. I done knocked a nigga out, knocked out 3-4 niggas at one time. Nigga jumped me out, did damage, he laid out, just laid out. And also been on a couple of English scrapes, protect yourself type shit. And then got a quick lick in. They caught me one time, he was Golden Glove. He root canal my shit. Like it's like an 858, 890 win percentage. Just a couple of L's. But my point is this, and I've seen way more barbaric gangster shit than I can imagine. And also in my expertise, I've been in prison. I've seen the other side. I've seen the meaning, the breaking down, the stripping of masculinity, the turning somebody from a scared boy into punk. I see that process and I see the deviants who initiate that process. So when I say that to say is that if you rob somebody and you say, take your clothes off, fuck nigga, what's up with you, man? You know what I'm saying? Unless you making sure he can't come kill you, circumstances involved. I mean, I'm not giving out no rob name, but it's realistic. But even then, bro, you ain't got to get naked, bro. I ain't got to take your clothes. I ain't got to see your wiener to tie you up. Again, this is not trying to get graphic, but I'm just speaking in real niggerish terms. I've seen niggas get beat up that's done something to niggas that rob niggas. Beat the shit out of niggas. Nigga laid out on the ground with his clothes on. I've also seen a nigga beat a nigga up. First thing he say, man, take the pants off, nigga. Take your drawers off too. What? What would you be doing this nigga in a closed warehouse? Oh my God, y'all on some Pulp Fiction shit, bro. Bro, keep your clothes on, bro. Your head bleeding. I didn't got my get back, bro. I don't need you to take your drawers off. So let's pivot at the college. Why the fuck, bro, do a players gotta walk around with these draws? What's the point of emasculating someone? ConcreteGeniusMedia.com, it's your boy Big Sauce. All forms of emasculation to me are rooted in some type of insecurities about your own sexuality. I have no reason to ever emasculate a man to the point where he got to walk around with his Johnson out. He got to walk home butt naked. If I want you to make me get butt naked, what that make me? See, when you think you humiliate somebody, you satisfying something in yourself you don't even understand. See, it's some game for your ass. All that emasculation, punching on a nigga, playing with a nigga Johnson, smacking niggas on the booty, that ain't what boys do, nigga. Don't never let no nigga tell you that's just locker room activity, that's just boys being boys, nigga. Men don't play gay games. Heterosexual men do not play gay games in no form of action. So it's something rooted there. You find me 100 men from various ghettos across America. Let's get 3 from each city. I want to touch some small towns. I want to get to Oaklands, but I also want to get to Gary, Indiana's, the Flint, Michigans. I want to get to Atlanta's. You know, I want to get to motherfucking Birmingham, Alabama's. You know, I want to get niggas, man. Baton Rouge, Houston's, Texas. I want to get some niggas, man. Maryland, D.C., Virginia, Philly, Chicago, Detroit. I want some niggas. Let's put 100 wildest niggas you say in the room. These niggas can't have no college educations. Street niggas. All they got to do is have a net worth of over $50,000. Ask any of these niggas, bro, would they let you pat them on their ass under any circumstance? Ask any of these men, would they let you beat on them under any circumstances? So what is the point of the beatings? Is it to maintain secrets or is it to maintain loyalty? See, this loyalty is a big problem. I understand. It's probably been a couple of motherfuckers I probably should have had jog 22 miles, nigga. Or a couple of motherfuckers I probably should have had clean the side of my building with a toothbrush. But it still wasn't going to be no emasculation of his masculinity. Well, that's emasculation too. But it wasn't going to be no sexual emasculation. So I'm knocking you niggas. I'm not knocking you frat niggas and you sorority niggas, women, who started it for not saying, you know what? I might not trust Delbert. You know what I'm saying? What can we do to make sure Delbert doesn't cross us if he makes $80 million? Who's the first nigga to be like, all right, man, put my finger in this nigga booty? What's a good way to get Delbert's loyalty without emasculating Delbert? Is that possible? But whatever it is, we got to stop the hazings, nigga. You niggas got to be real men and protect your brothers. And this is my beef about frats. Like, stop thinking people who say anything critical about frats are jealous of you because you in a frat. For a lot of y'all, the reason y'all think we jealous of y'all is the same reason you had to join the frat. Because my insecurity being cool made you join the frat to feel like how you feel. These are honest conversations in the Black community. And this is only a response to people who always say, especially online, or you see them in real life, you be like, you corny ass nigga, you still corny. Nigga, you just jealous. So I'm jealous. A nigga that put me in a headlock, nigga, and make me walk out in my Fruit of Balloons in front of a party full of grown women, or chug a bunch of alcohol that I probably don't even like alcohol like that, or took me in the middle of the night, waking me up at 3:15 to do 200 push-ups. I'm jealous of that. No, nigga, I'm a cool nigga. You could be a cool nigga and a frat. That doesn't affect other cool niggas. But when you a frat and you think being in a frat makes you the cool nigga, that's when we got a problem. See, I'm never judgmental. I'm never going to label niggas as a whole because I know some real ass niggas in fraternities. But the ones that I know that's really real, honestly, was fly ass niggas from neighborhoods, good looking niggas, and niggas told them niggas, because like one of my niggas is in a fraternity. And nigga told them niggas like, we gonna take it easy on you. We just need a nigga like you this year. So, and the connections is gonna be beneficial. I ain't mad at that nigga. They use the connections because they wasn't shaving this nigga eyebrows off and smacking him on his nuts. You see it, they'll take it light on some nigga. But if you see a nigga and his exact, if a nigga look like a dweeb and the only thing he think is stopping his dweebness is because he in a fraternity, nigga, you still a dweeb. And just being a dweeb don't mean a square like acting loud, acting wild. A dweeb is just a nigga who never had been comfortable being himself. You can meet a nigga that's different. You can meet a computer nerd and be like, oh, that's a cool ass nigga. He been himself his whole life. Even through metamorphosis, he been himself. But a dweeb is a nigga who his whole pride comes through his existence of being belonging. And that's what's wrong with black people today. I think we need, as a whole, and get a copy of my book coming soon. It's going to have a lot of great tools in there for the black community moving forward. But in my opinion, I think we need to suspend fraternities because the difference between frats and gangs, for one, is most people that had to join the gang, whatever risk they take down the line is due for survival right now. You see what I'm saying? If I'm 13 and I stay here and these niggas ransacking my neighborhood every week and beating up everybody I walk home with me, if I don't start fighting these niggas and telling the niggas that I'm walking home with to start fighting back, I'm not going to survive. So in a gang, you get in early, you become the maxed out version of what you got to be who you need to be in your environment. You endure whatever hardships from seriously being in the gang entails, and then you're done. See, it ain't nobody that's really been in the gang that ain't really done in their heart by it. Now, you got some niggas who just off in the head locally. That's different. But even then, if you've been in the gang since you was 12 and I see you on the internet at 50 still gang banging, I understand your percentage of the population. But if you gang banging at 50 and you was not getting in trouble at 16, 17, you volunteered for this. That's the game. See, in the game, it's not really about humiliation. Some gangs will jump you in, they'll teach you the lit, they'll teach you the knowledge. You'll learn some things. You'll meet some people. They care about your heart. They care about what you bring to the organization. They care about your ability to move and think and talk and defend yourself and carry yourself to where after a couple of times, if you a real gangbanger, a couple of times, by the time you 17, you done been through enough gangbanging that you got niggas all around the city that respect you. So now you just got to survive as a hustler. That's what gangbanging is. But it ain't going to be nobody torturing you or mistreating you, but it's also something that you had to do for your survival at the time. If you're enduring torture to be a part of fraternity, how nervous were you about your survival without that fraternity? How confident were you before you decided to stand online and endure whatever comes with crossing the burning sands? I feel so sorry for that young man, because another difference between gangs and fraternities is if somebody in gang B does something to somebody in gang C and it's a violation of the agreement that gang B and C had, they gonna immediately call out somebody in their own gang. If somebody in their own gang does something that is not within the conduct that, as men, put the crime to the side. As men, I don't know no dude that's ever been in a gang that has supported child molestation. I don't even know a lot of dudes in the gang that have supported emasculation or its homosexuality. Gangsters don't do that. Gangsters don't take your manhood. Now, I don't know what's going on with the younger niggas. I'm not down there, obviously, media.com. But with frats, they can't even speak out on what that nigga did, bro. Even if you know how many niggas that DM me and be like, bro, that shit fucked up, but you know I can't say nothing. So you so locked in to whatever you went through to be a part of that membership, you can't even criticize about somebody losing their life. So what does this organization have on you to keep you so sworn to loyalty or secrecy? I think black folks should put a pause on all organizations and sororities. Because the only reason I say that, and it's not to the brotherhoods, the brothers that get along, so this is my question to you, and then I can let you roll with what you roll with. If somebody comes in and you the hiring manager of a company, somebody comes in, they qualify for the job, they're not a frat. Really what you aesthetically thought that position should look like, but the qualifications are ridiculous. The mannerism, skills, articulation, ability to take the company to another place is ridiculous. Then you got another one come in, and then this second candidate is your frat member or a soror in the case of females. But the qualifications are probably 10 to 15% worse. But this position is life-changing at this stage of your career. Are you going to hire your fraternity member Or are you going to hire the person that's more qualified, that's still black, that's not in a fraternity? So if you said you would still hire the person in fraternity and we already got enough division. I love the things being done in the community. And the crazy thing about it is the niggas that's cool, they sense of brotherhood is amazing. Like I said, I don't have no beef. I got dudes that I would put my life on line for if in fraternity. But I just think as a whole, we need to get a grip on it, get an understanding, and then go from there. ConcreteGeniusMedia.com, man. It's your boy Big Sauce. Follow me on all socials. I hope I put something on your mind, on your brain. You see this shit, man. Get a copy of my book, The Game Changer, man. 8 Tips for Men to Find Peace. Rest in peace, Caleb. Whoever did that to you was despicable. I just feel like emasculating a man for the sake of joining an organization is pointless and nonsensical, but I think branding yourself is retarded. Like, I think if you take something hot and put it in your skin, it's something wrong with you. You know what I'm saying? So I disagree with people on things. You know what I'm saying? So this desire to be the nigga is killing black folks. And that's the problem. Y'all see too many niggas joining these frats, and it's a inherited tradition of trauma. A nigga don't know what I went through when I crossed, so this nigga got suffered. We can't do that on that. Nigga, my uncle crossed, he went through this. Bro, I seen an article on a dude who pledged fraternity and was left blind. Listen, man, could you imagine sending your kid to college and this nigga pledged to be friends with some niggas and they blind him to prove his desire to be in a friendship? Nigga, if I can't make friends without getting tortured and beat, I don't want no new friends, nigga. I'm a player. I can walk in the room like Swagoo and boom. It's popping, it's lit. And if it ain't lit, I'm in the wrong room. So let me pay for my tab and get the fuck out. But I'm never going to be like, have a situation in my head where I feel like I'm going to accept. I just don't understand the end game. Now, you niggas that play as grad chapters and got the connection, y'all some smart ass niggas. That's what a lot of niggas do. Niggas like, man, I ain't going through all that bullshit. Nigga players at 35, pay that little $5,000, meet the CEOs he need to meet the chicks he need to meet, get in the circle, play the circle, and I ain't mad at you niggas. But I just got to understand the mindset of the dedication. Like I said, I'm going to talk to some more dudes off the record later today, but I just want to know the mind state of enduring that type of hell to be in a part of something. Because I've never had that. You know what I'm saying? Now, a nigga say same thing. You was making risks and you took a hell that I couldn't imagine being a part of. I couldn't imagine doing something that could take me off the street from my family. Well, yes, you could, because you hate somebody. ConcreteGeniusMedia.com. It's your boy, Big Sauce. Man, follow me on all social. Tap in. Let me know what you think, man. And tell a friend to tell a friend. Shut up. Peace. We out.